It all started with a dream, a vision of a world where communication would no longer be tied down by wires. For decades, phones were chained to walls, desks, and telephone poles. But in 1973, that changed forever. Martin Cooper, a visionary engineer at Motorola, stood on a busy sidewalk in New York City. In his hand, a massive, brick-like prototype of the world's first handheld mobile phone. He pressed a few buttons and made history. That first call was made not from an office, not from a building, but out in the open on the street. Wireless, free, limitless. It was the birth of something that would change humanity forever. The device Martin Cooper held was called the Dirtier 8000X, short for Dynamic Adaptive Total Area Coverage. It wasn't sleek. It wasn't light. It weighed over 2.5 pounds, stood nearly 10 inches tall, and looked more like a walkie-talkie than a phone. Its battery life, just 30 minutes of talk time, followed by a 10-hour recharge. There was no texting, no internet, no camera. Only one thing, a voice on the other end of the line. But that was enough to change everything. For the first time in human history, a person could make a phone call while walking down the street. No cords, no cables, just freedom, in your hand. Despite its size and flaws, the Dirtier 8000X wasn't just a phone. It was the spark of a communication revolution. After that first call in 1973, the world would never be the same. In the 1980s, mobile phones began to appear in the hands of the wealthy and the bold. Bulky, analog, and expensive, they were status symbols as much as communication tools. But they worked. You could talk untethered. Then came the 1990s, and with them, something simple but revolutionary, SMS. For the first time, people could communicate silently, through text. A few characters at a time. A new language was born. By the 2000s, the game changed again. 3G networks introduced mobile internet, email on the go, websites in your hand. Suddenly, your phone wasn't just for talking. It became a gateway to the world. In the 2010s, 4G made phones faster than many home computers. Streaming HD video, social media, live video calls, all from your pocket. Apps changed everything. Entertainment, banking, navigation, health. And now with 5G, we're entering a new era. Speeds 100 times faster than 4G. Phones that connect not just people, but entire cities, vehicles, hospitals, and machines. What began as a voice through the air has become a supercomputer in the palm of your hand. Today we still call it a phone. But really it's everything but. It's a calendar that keeps your life in order. A camera that captures memories in 4K. A map that knows where you are before you do. A wallet, a calculator, a translator, even a flashlight. It wakes you up in the morning. It reminds you to drink water. It counts your steps, checks your heartbeat, tracks your sleep. You can order food, start your car, attend meetings, watch movies, and fall in love. All through a piece of glass you carry in your pocket. The mobile phone has become the central hub of modern life. Not just a tool, but an extension of our body, our mind, and our memory. And yet, for all its power and brilliance, there's something about it we never talk about. Something we can't see. What's really living on the surface of your phone? Think about it. How many times a day do you touch your phone? Dozens? Hundreds? You reach for it first thing in the morning. You hold it while you eat, while you work, while you wait in line. You scroll through it in bed. Sometimes even in the bathroom. It goes with you everywhere. To restaurants, gyms, airports, trains. It sits on counters, in pockets, on dirty tables, and shared surfaces. And every time you put it down, you pick something up. Every tap, swipe, and unlock is a transfer. From your hands to your screen. From the world onto your phone. We don't think about it. Because we don't see it. But it's there. Your phone may look clean, shiny, polished, brand new. But look closer. Not with your eyes, but with a microscope. Beneath the surface, on every corner of the screen, lives an invisible ecosystem. A world of microbes, bacteria, and germs multiplying every time you touch it. We don't notice them. We don't smell them. But they're there, thriving in the warmth of your hands, the oil of your skin, the crumbs in your case. In this hidden world, your phone becomes a petri dish. And you're feeding it. Here's a fact that's hard to forget. Your phone screen may be 10 times dirtier than a toilet seat. Sounds extreme, but it's not an exaggeration. It's science. Multiple studies have confirmed it. Researchers swabbed dozens of everyday smartphones and compared the bacteria count to public restroom toilet seats. The results? Your sleek, modern phone often came out far worse. Why? Because we clean toilets. We don't clean our phones. Phones trap heat. They collect sweat, food residue, facial oils, dust, and grime. And most of us go months without ever wiping them down. The thing you press to your face every day, it's not just a screen. It's a bacterial playground. So how does all that bacteria end up on your phone? Simple. Every surface you touch, every doorknob, every shopping cart, every elevator button leaves a trace on your hands. And where do your hands go next? Straight to your phone. Cash, keyboards, public transit poles, petting your dog, sneezing into your palm. All of it transfers bacteria, oils, and microscopic debris onto your screen. Then, without thinking, you touch your face. You eat. You scroll. You call. And the cycle continues. Your phone becomes a record of everywhere your hands have been. It remembers, even when you don't. So, what exactly is living on your phone? Not just dust or smudges. We're talking real living microorganisms. Among the most common, Staphylococcus aureus, often found in your nose and on your skin. Escherichia coli, or E. coli, usually found in the gut, and sometimes linked to fecal matter. And Streptococcus, a group of bacteria that can cause strep throat and skin infections. These microbes cling to the glass, survive on the warmth, and multiply in the oils left behind. Some of them are harmless. Others, not so much. And the longer you go without cleaning your phone, the more this invisible colony grows. Some bacteria on your phone are just passengers. Harmless, even natural. But others? They can make you sick. Some strains of Staphylococcus aureus can lead to skin infections or respiratory issues. E. coli, often associated with food poisoning, has been found on phones used in kitchens and bathrooms. And certain types of Streptococcus can cause throat infections and more serious complications. In the wrong place at the wrong time, these microbes can go from invisible to dangerous. And when your phone is never cleaned, they don't just survive, they thrive. In 2020, scientists conducted a study inside a place you'd expect to be spotless. A hospital. They collected and tested phones used by doctors, nurses, and medical staff. And what they found was alarming. Over 94% of the phones were contaminated with bacteria. Some carried common strains, but others were far more dangerous. In several cases, researchers discovered antibiotic-resistant superbugs, the kind that modern medicine struggles to fight. These weren't phones from the outside world. They were in clean clinical environments. And still, they were crawling with microbes. It was a wake-up call. If it's happening there, it's definitely happening here. The good news? You can fight back. And it's easier than you think. Here's how to clean your phone safely and effectively. Step 1. Turn off your phone and unplug any cables. Step 2. Use a soft microfiber cloth. No paper towels. No rough fabric. Step 3. Lightly dampen the cloth with a 70% isopropyl alcohol solution. Step 4. Gently wipe every surface, front, back, and sides. Step 5. Never spray directly on your phone. Avoid bleach. Avoid vinegar. Avoid damage. It takes less than a minute. But that minute could make all the difference. Want to go even further? There are tools that can help. UV phone sanitizers use ultraviolet light to kill bacteria. No moisture, no mess. They're fast, portable, and surprisingly effective. And don't forget about your phone case. Especially if it's made of silicone, a material that loves to trap bacteria. Clean your case just like you clean your phone. Some modern cases even come with antimicrobial coatings, designed to resist bacterial growth over time. In the past, we used fabric phone socks, colorful fun, but completely useless. Today's phone protection is smarter, stronger, and actually designed to help keep your device and you cleaner. So, how often should you really clean your phone? Once a week is a solid habit. But during cold and flu season, or in the middle of a pandemic, every day is better. Think about it. You wash your hands. You brush your teeth. You clean your kitchen counter. But your phone, the thing you touch the most, often gets ignored. Yet it's with you constantly. In your car, at work, in bed, even in the bathroom. If you're serious about your health, cleaning your phone isn't optional. It's essential. We live through our phones. We scroll, text, talk, laugh, cry. All through a device that never leaves our side. It wakes us up. It tracks our steps. It connects us to the people we love. But it also collects everything we touch. Every surface. Every sneeze. Every moment we forget to wash our hands. And yet, most of us never think to clean it. Your phone is more than just a tool. It's an extension of you. Your habits. Your hygiene. Your life. So take a moment. Wipe it down. Respect it. Because the future is already in your hands.